Hi guys. And can you see me, guys? Look at my lawn. Is it too late? It's a beautiful January day here. It's probably like 45 degrees. I'll put the temperature at the bottom because I didn't actually look, but it feels really warm because the sun is out. And so I'm popping around my garden just to take a look at things. And I just wanted to share a couple of things with you guys. I am so excited. I don't know if they'll make it because it's the middle of January right now, but let's take a look at what I found. Guys, this is the bed that I had tomatoes in here. I had beets, radishes, but this is the bed where I put my ranunculus and my anemones. And guys, it's January 15th. And look. Hello. Hello, friend. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. There's a whole bunch of anemones popping up. I must have missed them, but I'm so excited. I don't know if this will get a chance, but there is an actual bud on it. Oh my gosh. We'll see how that goes. That's one thing I wanted to show you. Let me show you something else. This bed right here, I had one German chamomile right here. One or two right here. Look at how it reseeded. That's all chamomile, guys. Growing everywhere. And look at this alyssum. What a workhorse, because it's actually trying to flower here in January. It's a strong one, that one. I have my garlic right here, but otherwise my vegetable garden is very quiet. So this fall I didn't totally clean out my garden beds. I kind of left everything, like the celery, it's right there. I gotta go clean that up. And like maybe 3 weeks ago, there was 4 inches of snow on the ground here. And we actually had snow that lasted more than one day. It was here for like a week. It was really cold. I mean, it was in the 20s. It was cold. That's cold for the Cape. But I forgot that I had left a bunch of carrots right here. So I went and I pulled them. And if you've never had winter carrots, oh my gosh, when they get cold, they hold on to all their sugar. So they are so delicious. So much better than summer carrots. Winter carrots, leave them in the ground, pull them after the frost, and they are so good. If I can, I'll put a picture in of what I pulled up. Some of them were a little bit wonky, but they are delicious. I'm still eating them. So good. And I'll just give you a peek at some changes we've made. We put these little flagstone stepping stones, because we have a new patio now. It's still a mess, guys, but there is the addition we put on the house. So we had to redo the whole patio. So that has been a very busy project. The house renovation is almost complete. I still have to put like gutters up and stuff. I want to show you what will happen to a dahlia if you don't pull it before it gets really cold. I forgot about a dahlia I had in this pot. So this morning I went and I pulled it out and I was like, oh, please, 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 but let me show you. So here's the dahlia. Here's the tubers. Hold on. Okay, so this is the tuber, and let me show you what happens. Squish! That's no good. It got frozen and it rotted. So that's what you don't want to happen to your dahlias. But I have a whole bucket full of dahlias in the garage, so I'm not too worried about this. But so there are signs of life in the garden. And the other thing I wanted to show you is my hellebore. I have to come today. I'm going to trim off all those leaves because it looks what's trying to come up. There's blooms on my hellebore. This is January 15th. See them right there? So I'm going to cut back all this stuff to give the blooms a chance. Sorry for my bad camera work here. This bed, I didn't even clean it out. Look at, I still have leaves from my hosta, my heuchera. Oh, I got to get in here and clean this out. But the guys were back here working and they were stepping all over it. Okay guys, so I'm going to get after this hellebore because there is blooms coming. So I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. Now, you should wear gloves when you're pruning hellebores just because the sap inside can irritate your skin. It's never bothered me, but I've heard some people say that it can irritate your skin. So I'm just going to cut away all this old stuff right to the ground, being very careful not to cut the bloom out. So there's the bloom right there. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm just going to cut. First, I should take some of these leaves away so I can see what I'm doing. See, there's another bloom right, oh, there's a whole bunch. Oh my goodness, let's get rid of this. I mean, it's pretty simple to do. And I find myself usually doing this mid to late January. Basically, it's whenever I come out here and I notice that the blooms are coming up. There's so many. And then I just cut away all this stuff. Being extra careful not to cut any blooms off. And you can cut it, the stalk, right to the ground. Like that. I mean, this looks drastic, but it will come back really nicely, guys. Here you go. Look at that. So this is the only hellebore I have in my garden, but I want to get more because when you're in wintertime, in the middle of January, how hopeful and happy does seeing blooms like this coming up make you feel? I know it works for me. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. And I'm going to go ahead and at least remove dead hosta leaves in the shade garden. If you leave the hosta leaves on the ground all winter like this, it's really a breeding ground for slugs in your garden. So I do try to pull those up. So I'm going to do that now. And with hosta, once it gets to this point, it's as simple as kind of gathering it up and scooping it off. That's it. Pretty easy. See how quick that was to clean up? I just have a couple more to do and then I'll be done. Usually I'm a big proponent of leaving my garden with all the leaf litter and everything as is in the garden for the winter to provide some shelter for some good beneficial insects and stuff like that. But the hosta, I know, the slugs love it. And I don't want slugs, so I am gonna get rid of it. Oh, guys, can you see that? My Buddha statue. Oh, I'm so sad about my Buddha bed. Oh. So guys, I was right. It's actually 48 degrees out today on Cape Cod, and with the full sun, it is gorgeous. I can't say the same about myself right now. I just came home from the gym and I was going to immediately go down to my grow room and start some seeds, but when I felt how warm it was, I had to just get outside and do a few things. So I wanted to bring you along and explain that, yes, I know, I've been gone for 6 months, guys. I haven't posted anything. But I was really busy this summer and with the remodel in the house, and there's been lots of happenings here, all good stuff, thank goodness. But I was just overwhelmed with my YouTube channel. I was working so hard at it, and I mean, I have to be honest, I was getting a little discouraged. I mean, I started the YouTube channel to document my garden because, as you may or may not know, we bought this property in 2022, January 2022, so this is the 5-year mark. Actually, it was 5 years yesterday that we closed on this property, and we started with a blank slate. We had to plow the whole yard flat. There was not anything in this yard. So I started the channel to document my garden space and what I did and how far I've come. But this is my 5th summer, guys, and I'm super excited. But last July, I started looking around. There really wasn't anything new I was doing because I was so busy with everything else, and I was overwhelmed with the YouTube channel, so I just stopped posting. And I know that's not what you're supposed to do if you want to grow a channel. but I had to remind myself that wasn't my goal when I started the channel. I'm mostly doing it just to document my garden, and if people want to watch, I really, really appreciate it, and I love it because it's a lot of work. I was starting to get goal focused on that, and that's really, really, really not what I want to do. So anyways, I do have a couple of exciting things coming up very, very soon for you guys. I got together with a couple of my YouTube friends, and we're going to do some fun stuff with seeds this growing season. So stay tuned for that. It should be out in the next week or two. So for now, I think I'm just going to go grab a book, sit out on my front porch in the sun, and enjoy soaking up some nice vitamin D in the middle of January. Thank you again so much for watching, and until next time, get out there and grow. Bye! So majestic in the sun. You are a cutie. Look at you. Morty just turned 12, and he's acting like he's 3 years old. Oh no, guys. Oh no. My little ranunculus that's trying to grow out there. Oh boy. Let me see if I can save it. Is it too late to save it? Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where are you? Oh. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna see what I can do. I've got this, and I've got this. Let's see. Do you think that will work? Give it a little protection? I think that one's too short. Let's see. Let's put a little greenhouse around it. Let's see if we can protect it. Oh, not if I cut it. There we go. I'm just gonna go like that. It's not very windy, so I'm hoping it will stay. Sorry for my bad camera angle, but I'm trying to pile up some snow. It's kind of silly, really, but I just want to save that little flower. See if it will make it. I'll take you on a little snowy rock. It's really coming down pretty good. I'm looking for a small rock to put on top of that in case the wind starts blowing. It's really coming down. I'll update you on how it does. Let me go find a rock. I think I see one. Yep, perfect. Yeah, that should do. Let me go put that on top of my little mini greenhouse. So this is an anemone that, you know, I planted them, of course, late winter, early spring, and I must have missed some of them when I dug them up, because this one decided to grow, and it actually has a flower bud on it, and it's now January, I think 18th, and it's decided to snow, and it's in there in its little mini greenhouse. I'll keep you updated on how it goes. Hi, Morty. What do you think of the snow? Hi, buddy. Morty's 12 years old. Just turned 12. Hi, guy. Come on. Go. Ooh. Ooh. Come on, buddy. Come on. Where are you? I can hear him. He's getting all excited. Whew. Getting soaked, guys. I see you. I see you. Makes me so happy to see him run like that at 12 years old. He's a good boy. Hi, buddy. You like the snow? Okay, I gotta go in. I'm getting soaked. Guys, as I'm walking back to the door, not to be left out. Oh, that was a big yawn. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Mr. Momo.